Hello, it's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 live stream, and I'm playing the game NBA 2K25 with the Detroit Pistons. Don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook.
At point, at 6'6" number 2.
It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. Here's Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
You see the mobility on the break. Siakam goes after every easy scoring opportunity he sees.
Jacks up at 3. And it's Cunningham missing. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Detroit has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duren.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duren did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player.
Now here's Siakam to the paint. Here's Turner. Good D by Duren. Ivy outside. And here's Cunningham outside. They get it again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Hurry yourself, folks.
Here's Halliburton.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Back to Nembhard. Pass to Turner. 20 feet out. Detroit with a rebound.
He'd love to make them pay to do so.
And here's Duren for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Mathurin. The 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. Number 1, the Pacers.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
The 3, Hardaway. He buries it from 3.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
Well, if the Pistons are going to turn things around, Brent, it needs to start on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's part of it, BA. It's not surprising that they've been in the bottom 5 defensively over the past couple years. And that's what happens when you pile up a bunch of young players who want to prove themselves. And by proving themselves, it usually starts on the offensive end. We'll see if these guys being together start to take some pride in stopping their opponents.
Now here's Halliburton. Hits the trifecta. Halliburton's got 5 now.
You talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play, or he can finish the play off.
And he throws it down with one hand.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. A minute 4 left in the first quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Siakam. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Now you see it, now you don't. Siakam playing some tricks out there.
Into the lane. Moore. Here's Reed. Pass to Moore. Here's Swider. Williams from long range. The rebound by Neesmith. Indiana leading by 5. And here's Shepard for 3. The offensive rebound. McConnell. There's the 3. Here's Siakam. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. He's got 6.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And Swider gets it to go.
Selfless play there by Thompson, recognizing when someone has a better look than he does.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Yeah, they got swept by this team in the season series last year, which goes against all logic.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Substitution for the Pacers. Isaiah Jackson. Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's Halliburton. The 3 ball on target from range. Halliburton's got 8.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And so it's Indiana. They have a nice 9-point. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pacers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Holland out there with Thompson. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Beasley in at point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now here's McConnell. They lead by 11. Largest margin of the game. Outside Neesmith. The 3. Thompson pulls.
It's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Beasley misses. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Brent, almost your ideal shooting guard. Malik Beasley doesn't try to do too much.
The biggest thing, BA, is the turnover percentage that he's led the league in. Malik Beasley just simply doesn't give up the ball. He makes good, steady decisions, shoots the ball at a high clip. So that kind of reliability, that's what he's paid for.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Tyrese Halliburton on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Drains the triple.
picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
And here's Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pistons trail by 15. Here's Duren. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Here's Ivy. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. McConnell with it. Now guarded by Duren. Fires from 14. McConnell's shot is off. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Hardaway's checked in for the Pistons. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Pistons trail by 16. On the wing, Ivy. He shoots it. Duren controls the rebound and the putback.
Such a great offensive rebounder. It's so hard to keep Jalen Duren off the glass there.
Indiana's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside
yeah,
the arc.
that's what's making the
There's
game
Neesmith
worse.
with a 3.
Pro play.
Sends it
Ever
home
since
from
I added that
three-point
pro
land.
play, can't do
Neesmith got
jack
his 3rd bucket of the
squat.
night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the
Ditched
intensity
it
level.
He's the guy that you want to
24.
go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it's Cunningham missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially
It's
if
a
you're a player that
fucking
doesn't get a
broke
lot of shot attempts. But
fucking
otherwise,
shit.
the mindset is, I just got to get the
Shit.
next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Duren, no good. Indiana leading by 19. Nembhard outside. Takes a
Look
big
at
high
this.
bounce and
See
goes
that?
in. Nembhard's got 5 now.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Fucking
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And the timeout called
You
here
guys see
by
this
JB
crap.
Bickerstaff. We might see him looking
all
to make
from
some
the
tweaks
pro
to the
play.
strategy here. A big group substitution here for
At least
Detroit.
what's the
Stewart,
blame
he's checked in
for
for
why the
Duren.
game is
Holland
bad.
comes in for Harris. Beasley's checked in for Ivy. And Sasser's
Look at
subbed in
this
for Cade
crap.
Cunningham. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Matherin comes in for Neesmith.
And one thing about Mather is he keeps pressure on that
Freaking-
defense.
It's his first trip to the line.
Brother can play
Free throw good for
basketball
Matherin.
better
Last season
than
was tough for the
us.
Pistons, Brent, setting an NBA record by losing 28 games in a row.
BA, I'm a
Shit,
glass half full guy. I'm going to go on the bright side. Look at their core.
Can't
It's led
even-
by Cade Cunningham. This guy is
on.
ultra talented. He's still in
Finally.
his early 20s. They have a lot of young talent on the roster. They're going to be better, and they play way better in the second half of the year. So how's that for some positivity?
And here's Indiana now. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Turner finds McConnell. Now Nembhard.
Need some black ops.
Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Turner. And he banks in the layup.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these
This
situations.
single player
Holland for
can't
3.
pay.
The Pacers pull it in. Down low. Here's Nembhard. Uses the
How
glass on
did
the
he-
layup. Nembhard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Dude.
And once more this
Fucking
half, they find a
stupid.
way to get great position inside.
Pass to Matherin. Here's Siakam.
What's up with this?
Fires from way
Shitty.
outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Pacers. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going
We
wrong.
learned
for the
this
Detroit
game
Pistons.
is stupid.
I'll say this.
Appreciate you joining.
That's what you.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
I didn't even press that.
At least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
First one
Grant, with players
square.
getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area
Come on,
out?
get the
Yeah,
damn
I
rebound.
would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
That was execution to perfection.
What are we doing?
Transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim.
You're wide open.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Mathurin. Takes a 3. That's good. And
Let him have.
Halliburton
You
gets
know
the
what?
assist.
Let him have all the
Halliburton's
shots.
got his 6th assist of the night. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. And that'll
Let
be
them
their
all
only
go
game
in.
on the road before heading back home. And the shot's good. Harris has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote,
Hey,
"This
let's
league
just
rewards
stand
winning.
around,
People tell me
Wiley."
to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other
There we
stuff
go.
will come with it. Guys?
Come
That's a
on.
great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank
You're
you.
wide
Now here's
open.
Thompson. There's Cunningham with a 3.
Look at this
That one, no
crap.
good. Mathurin against Thompson. Here's Halliburton.
This is me off.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that game against the Magic, that will be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Detroit calls timeout. Squads that love to run.
Now you guys know why I hate this game so.
The 4th spot held by the Pacers.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah,
My
Coach
God,
Karl
you're
outplayed
wide
them to at least
open.
get to average on the defensive end, and there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Now here's Turner. And Indiana misses again. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the wing, right side. Holland for 3.
Yeah, wide open.
Connects from downtown. Holland's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Mathurin. Takes the 3. The rebound by Detroit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
3-pointer Stewart. And Detroit another 3.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Look
Here's
at
Hardaway.
this. See, he's wide
Indiana with the
open.
rebound. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton.
Shit.
Turner with it, out left to the wing. And here's Siakam for 3. The 3 is up.
Swear.
Down
Oh
the
my
triple.
God.
Siakam's got 9.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's
Fucking
been a
play
great
D.
option for them on these possessions.
Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Halliburton finds Siakam. That three's off the mark. Well, the Pistons shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter.
Watch. See, that's open. Thank you.
Different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Three-pointer. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Hardaway on the wing. Over Halliburton. Hardaway, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's the three. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist from Siakam. 16 points for him.
Now, Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy. He's not very hard to
see
defend
wide
right now.
open. How can you not make that?
Let him try to find his range.
Bullshit.
Siakam outside. They grab their own miss.
Fucking
Outside
open,
Matherin.
buddy.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. Sinks it from distance. Halliburton's got 6 here in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain
Good
out
shit,
there,
watch.
knocking them down one after
Oh my
another.
god.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a
What's that,
comfort
a
zone.
steal?
Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for
Fucking
Indiana.
bullshit.
What a game from deep. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what...
Hey, defensively, good job. Keep getting.
Shut up.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Williams, Holland out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Stewart in at the center. That's the group for Detroit right now.
I think they played better.
Here's McConnell. Over Williams. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft
Yeah,
D.
play better.
Defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Well, the Pacers shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Pass to Jackson. Here's Furphy. He's guarded by Beasley. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
The Pistons making a switch here. Moore's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Walker's checked in. And it's McConnell on the drive. Walker passes to Jackson.
Oh my god.
Clock
Look
at 4.
at this. How are they in such unison with
shot is
their
off.
pass?
And he probably thought he was going to bury
Crazy.
Holland for 3.
Such
Pistons
unison.
rebound. Second shot opportunity. Hardaway from outside. And no good.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
You know,
McConnell
fucking
passes to
steal.
Nesmith. No good on the triple. From deep.
There you go.
Holland's got 12 points here in the second half.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Right.
Jackson surveying the D. Here's Nesmith on the take. And he
Yeah,
makes
it's
no
fucking
mistake.
pro
Slam
play.
dunk.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep,
Impossible.
finished with both hands, making sure of it. Three-pointer, Stewart. Indiana with a rebound. Now McConnell to the inside. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Moore. Up and in on the layup. Moore's got his first 2 points of the night.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Back to Beasley. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Jackson. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Puts it up from 12. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead. That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And Neesmith gets it to go.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, in a great win for the Pacers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Come on, dude.
Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's McConnell. Basket counts.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
To the middle. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Now here's Walker. Pass to McConnell. Back to Walker. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
Than most first-year guys.
Thompson,
Why?
no good. And here's Walker.
Why can't I steal
It's
it?
the Pacers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce.
God.
Allie, what do you have?
Hey there, I'm here with
Get
Pascal
out of the
Siakam.
shit.
The shots were falling.
Call of Duty. You're getting uninstalled. Still alive? Oh my god, we're still live. I don't fucking know that. Like, quit out of it.